Hello and welcome to another game pickup video, and this one is huge. Big, 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 big. I have a lot to get through. Oh, get care. So bad. Alrighty, let's get started with, I got a new television too. Look at this. This thing is great. I mean, it's got all the fun stuff. So we're going to be seeing a lot of Intellivision games coming up on the channel because I'm going to be playing this a bit after I get it all hooked up. It's going to take a minute to get this hooked up because it runs through RF only. I haven't decided if I want to mod it yet. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave it original. And to play it, I just have to hook it up to the VCR. The VCR did a whole bunch of things to get it to where I can stream it and record it. But other than that, I mean, this thing is awesome. I'm really excited about it because it's cool. Look, it's even got. See, if I have a problem, I get a free cartridge on the bottom. I wonder if I should call them. I don't have a problem, but there's a free cartridge above. So let's get into. I also got this beast, which is a C64 replica re-release, but it's full size as opposed to the mini, and it's got an actual working keyboard, joystick, manual. This thing's pretty nifty. So we're going to be seeing some streaming of some games on here as well. So that thing's heavy. All right, that's it for all the big stuff. So let's get into the little stuff. Pitfall for the Intellivision. This actually comes with the manual. And I don't think it comes, oh, it does. You can see the overlay in the background there. The Intellivision, to play some of the games, requires an overlay. For those of you who do not know, we'll go ahead and do this one. The next one up is Lock and Chase for the Intellivision. And I'm going to keep the games in these bags so I don't lose these overlays. And so the overlay is this nifty little thing. It's a piece of laminated, thin plastic maybe, or laminated piece of paper. It's only laminated on one side. And so what you do is insert it into the top of the controller like so. And there we go. Should be down in there. Yep. So it's down in there. And it's got a little lip that keeps it from just flopping out. And this one is just one player, two player options. And enter. And all you're doing is pushing on the little buttons underneath. Beep, beep, beep. So a lot of the games on the Intellivision you can't play without the overlay, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to recreate some overlays if I want to play games on here. And next up is Atlantis for the Intellivision. And then we have Beauty and the Beast for Intellivision. This one is kind of like a Donkey Kong type game. And we have Space Armada. The light is glaring pretty hard off that light. Let's see. Well, we'll just turn off that light. There we go. It's a little bit darker, but you can read the labels. The labels are really shiny off of my light there. So anyway, this is Space Armada on the Intellivision. We got Astro Smash for the Intellivision. Bomb Squad. Now, Bomb Squad is a voice module game, meaning I can plug in a voice module into the Intellivision, plug this in, and it'll talk to you as you play. Pretty neat. I don't have the module. I also don't have the overlay for this game and the other games. And this one you definitely need the overlay because you have to pick the pliers or the screwdriver or the wire. There's different things you have to pick to to dispose of the bomb, to stop the bomb from going off. Next up, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. That one you can't even read. It's really bad. I can't barely read it anyway. In person. Night Stalker for the Intellivision. Actually a really fun game. Boxing for the Intellivision. Poker and Blackjack for the Intellivision. This one actually looks really cool. It's got like a card dealer and everything at the table, and he looks really cool. Tron, Mazatron. Auto Racing. Utopia for the Intellivision. Got a lot of Intellivision games. Frogger for the Intellivision. Now notice that the third-party games, like this one from Parker Brothers, has an actual full label so you know the game, but the Intellivision, the Intellivision is by Mattel, famous for Barbie. They only put on the end label, and it just sticks out of the side of the system like so. And like Frogger sticks out a bit further. So there we have it. Donkey Kong for the Intellivision. Carnival for the Intellivision. A lot of Intellivision games. So next up, we're going to switch over, and we got Urban Strike for the Game Boy. Maybe I should turn the light back on now. See if that works. Oh, it washes that out too. No, yep, it washes it out. You can't see it. I'm going to have to do something about this light. That didn't go very well. There we go. Actually, you know what? We're just going to end the light. It's not really helping, is it? It's making it worse. Alright, so Urban Strike for the Game Boy. Is that Game Boy Color? That's Game Boy. Yeah, it's the original Game Boy. We have Metroid 2 for the original Game Boy. We have in the case, and these things are fun to open, is Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins. Really great game. I originally had this for my Game Boy, and I got it from collecting Kool-Aid points. And sent it into Kool-Aid and got the game. I got a bunch of stuff because I drank a lot of Kool-Aid, but I got that stuff. So, next up is Star Strike, not for the Intellivision, but for the, I left that. Get the tag off of the back of this one. Thought I missed one. This one is for the Atari 2600. Where's my trash can? There it is. This one is for the Atari 2600, but it's made by Mattel, and it uses the same carts. That's why you see these little slots. So when they made the games for the Atari 2600, they used their carts and just made this base to go onto the Atari. And you can see that this cart is narrower than the Intellivision card. You can see inside, you can see the PCBs are different sizes. So this is the Intellivision, it's wider, and this is the Atari, and it's smaller, but they're different with the bases because you have this add-on for the Atari to fit into the Atari, which is interesting. And they renamed the games. There was a few games they didn't rename when they published them on the Atari, but most of the games they did rename. So next up we got Coconuts for the Atari 2600. Star Fox for the 2600. Next up we got Double Dragon 4 for the Sega Genesis. We got World of Illusion, Disney's Mickey and Donald Duck for the Genesis. We got Super Smash Brothers for the N64. Diddy Kong Racing for the N64. We got Donkey Kong Country 2 for the Super Nintendo. And we got Super Adventure Island 2 for the Super NES. Oh, that's a lot of games. We're not done. We got Octopath Traveler for the Switch. My wife has that currently in the other room playing it. And we're a little upset they didn't have an actual box for it and they had this generic GameStop. We got Mario versus Donkey Kong. Yeah, this ought to be a fun one. Gimmick for the Nintendo Switch. We got one of my favorite games, and if you follow me on Twitch, you've seen me play this, The Division 2, but on the PS4. Now I'll be able to stream it on my PS4, but I'll be able to stream it on YouTube. We have Pachinko for the Odyssey 2, and this one is in very good condition. The box is in amazing shape for a 40-year-old game. This is really neat, and the cartridge and everything. I mean, this is a beautiful cartridge. I mean, it's in really good shape. It has been played, you can tell, but it's in great condition. And it's even got the advertisement for the Odyssey in here, which is neat. Let's see, the cartridge is in box, the manual, everything is in great shape. So I was really happy to get my hands on this one, only because it's in such, almost mint condition. I guess because normally these boxes are crushed, lots of damage. This has a little bit of crushing on the bottom, and this is pushed in. But other than that, I mean, it's in excellent condition. Unlike this box, Backgammon for the Intellivision. It has the overlays, it has the game, but the box is just rough. I'm going to see if I can fix some of these old boxes. There you have it, Backgammon. And it's actually a pretty good game of backgammon. My buddy had an Intellivision as a kid. It was a tower of games going crash on the floor. Luckily, there was a lot of stuff to break its fall on the way down. My buddy had an Intellivision, I did not as a kid, and I played a lot of these games over his house, such as Sea Battle, which is really Battleship. But here we have it, and like I said, it's got the overlays. Very important when playing these games, because as you can see, it's got all the different options for the game that you need. So it's very important. It'd be very difficult to play this without the overlays. put that down there. And then we got Happy Trails for the Intellivision. This one's kind of neat because it slides out, and the game is under the instructions. But it's oops, it is mint in box, and it's another one. I picked it up because the box is in really decent shape. It's not crushed or beat up. It's got wear and tear on it, but it's not bad. So next up we have Tron Deadly Disc, another one that's and it's getting a little crushed on the end, but not in really bad shape. Once again with the overlays. So that's how you throw your disc, the different angles. Really neat game for the Intellivision. Recently I just posted I posted a video of Tron Deadly Disc on the Atari 2600, which is slightly different. The play field isn't, kind of isometric, and there's no recognizers because you got the recognizer over here. You don't have that in the Atari version, but the Atari version's really a lot of fun. This one just has more gameplay. I don't know what's going on here, but they didn't do a good job of putting his face in there. Look at the faces. They don't look good. It's funny. Always makes me laugh. And then last but not least, Burger Time on the Intellivision, which is actually a pretty good version of Burger Time for an 8-bit console. And that is my video game collection. Well, pickup videos that were added to my game collection this month. That is a crazy amount of games for me. And I'm really excited to have an Intellivision 2 and the C64 in my collection. I plan to do a lot more stuff with these systems once the C64, it's HDMI, I plug it in, I stream it anytime. It's really great. I just got to download some of my favorite games and put on there. But with the Intellivision, I got to hook up the VCR and do some cabling work and everything to get that to work. So it is a bit more challenging, but I do plan to stream quite a bit of it. Pretty much all these games will probably be streamed if I don't get any more in the meantime. But other than that, thank you for joining me. I hope you like this video. If you do, give me that thumbs up. Let me know you like these videos. And if you haven't already done so and you do like this content, please subscribe and share with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Be seeing you.